Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. Yes, in this episode we're going to be continuing to expand our territory and starting to work towards our victory conditions. Now, at the moment the victory conditions, we need to capture Dark Sky. I'm not quite sure where that is actually. And we need to found a colony in Drengen territory. Let's see, Dark Sky, that's Blue Ocean. I'm sure I've seen Dark Sky. It's been a couple of days since I last recorded, and as I said, actually the second episode, I was absolutely exhausted. Yeah, my daughter's got an alarm that checks if she's breathing, or well, technically checks if she's moving. A little pad that goes under a mattress, and she seems to keep going off the pad, so the pad senses no breathing. She's absolutely fine, but it makes the most hideous ear-piercing noise. So yeah, sleep has not been particularly good for myself and Mrs. Zayfard the last couple of weeks, to be honest. But yes, this episode we're going to be continuing moving. One of my goals, I want to try and take Blessings too, because that is a wonderful little planet. We're also setting up our trade route over here to Arcea for the Arceans, who like us a lot. And I'm actually one of the two new bases that comes with Mercenaries. Also had a bit of a play with some of the Mercenaries. Now, where are they? I know I've got a Merc over here somewhere. Where was the Merc? Ah, there we go. There's the Merc. So yeah, just a simple one. Go out there and do surveys basically, but also earns me some cash every single time, which for me, we know what I'm like. I'm always out of money, so yeah. Doing this is helpful. But many other things, Blue Ocean over here is on the edge of Drengen territory. And the game is highly suggesting we capture this world and use it as a staging post. So I am going to try that. So, without further ado, let's get on with this. And some more money for the treasury. This mercenary is paying for himself. Okay. Anything else? Right, you can go look at that capsule. Yeah, at the moment I've got 2 freighters. Admittedly, accidentally, I did not intend to have 2 freighters. Oh, go take that artifact. Take the artifact, thank you. I accidentally got 2 freighters and I'm sending them over here. Now, ideology-wise, I'm doing okay. I've got some pragmatic, and I am going to look for benevolent as well. I need to try and remind myself why I wanted to go benevolent. Outreach, was it? Or was it? Okay. You know what? I've already forgotten what I planned to do with the other one. I know there was something benevolent I like the look of, and I can't remember what it was now. Could have been the outreach. Yeah, I'll play that one by ear. I've forgotten what it was. I'll have to go back and rewatch the episode myself to remind myself what I planned. Yeah, I was very tired when I last recorded. Oh, sorry about that. Bit of a dry throat still. Still coming off the tail end with quite a bad chest cold, to be honest. That was great fun. I had to spend 3 days at work on the phones with my voice completely shot. But I did have such a long gap on the playthroughs. Okay, so a liberation. We're just going and having a look around. Not really anything to find. I'm going to start building some. Oh, whoa, okay. So Drengen's territory's there. So do I need to skirt around that way? I think I'm going to have to put an outpost over here somewhere just to try and expand my range. Lots of money, fantastic. Now I'm just going to check that we've got everyone as the sponsors over here. No, we haven't got Blessing. Because originally my idea was to have Blessing 1 and Blessing 2 as a little self-contained area with its own shipyard. Now, given that I don't have the tech to do Blessing 2 yet, that's going to have to wait. Hang on a minute, so there's going to be some strange noises. Glasses has gone off slightly on my headset, and the reading range would always make some noise. Okay, so research complete. Ion thrusters. By using magnetic fields to capture ions from the interstellar medium during hyperdrive flight, we can funnel this additional mass into the exhaust of our engines, increasing our overall speed. Called ion drives, they make us go faster, basically. Fantastic. Bit of extra tech, bit of extra speed. Back to the tech tree, because I don't know why I really struggle with these games when I've not got a tech tree. I know some people love this sort of view. I think I've seen a lot of people on the Masters of Orion, the new version that's currently out in early access. They're using this a lot, but for some reason I really struggle with that. Having said that, this is just showing me extreme colonization. I think I'll be having that one, thank you. Yes, we'll soon be able to take Blessing. Well, how long is it? 14 turns, we'll be able to take Blessing 2. So where have I sent this off to? False Light. No, I'll take False Light. I'm still making a profit at the moment, which is good and unusual. And I've just lost my first mercenary. That's annoying. Okay, Drengans seem to be heavy on missiles. Actually missed what they were heavy on there properly. That's daft. Okay, I'm going to start building up a proper fleet, because right now I do not have one. Okay, colonizing event. Solar flare. An increased period of solar activity caused a species of previously dormant insect to suddenly begin swarming, greatly limiting activity in your colony. Your scientists have developed a sonic scream which can kill the insects. I believe that they may also be a way of expanding technology to rid the world of the swarm forever. Whatever effects this will have on our ecosystem are as yet unknown. What are your orders? So, if this technology kills en masse, then we simply won't use it. Put everything behind shutters for a while. This is simply a part of living on alien planets. In fact, consider advertising this strange event to stir up some increased tourism. That's a good idea. Benevolent, reduced manufacturing with approval, but plus bonus on tourism. And that's going to give us a good amount of money as well. So this could be a good money world for us. Or we could do the apply the technology, but only enough for us to continue colony operations unabated. That's not bad. 10 pragmatic, but nothing else. So it's not good, it's not bad. Or murder all the bugs. Murder the big ones, and the little ones, and especially the medium-sized ones. I don't know where that voice came from. Murder them all and see how they taste. They'll give us extra production, so it'll make the world grow quicker. However, I think I'm going to go down this route. Money. I could actually use this for money for once. Boost population, wealth here. Tourism, okay. So, tourism. Preparedness Center, which will give us a boost, military and approval. I will need a basic factory. In fact, we'll have 2. Amusement park. Just so we can get some more approval, because obviously negative approval for us not killing the bugs. And now we need tourism. Now, I don't normally go down the tourism route, to be honest, so I'm not quite sure where these are. Let's see, market, gross income. I think that's the correct one. I think. If you guys know if I'm doing that bit wrong, please let me know in the comments. Tourism is one of these concepts in this game I've never really understood. And I've probably not done as much research as I should have done into it, to be honest. But as you can see from the way I play this, I tend not to go heavily onto money. I go heavily onto manufacturing and and science, and I'd probably suffer greatly for it. This is one I don't fully understand. Oh! Okay, drinking up there, that's bad. I may have to wipe them out. It's on the edge of territory, but... yeah, no, I am going to have to wipe them out. I don't have a choice there. Oh. Zayfard didn't think that through. Oh dear. Okay. That could have gone better. Okay, so... well, let's start here with some money. I definitely need money. I definitely need to get the money working in this game. Once this group's completed, I'd better add false light on there. Now 12 turns on each of those. I can start building a fleet. What I am going to need... these ships are just... to try and deal with the Drengen. Interestingly, I don't have to beat the Drengen. I just need to find Dark Skies and capture it. Whatever that is. However, I'm going to have an issue. Ooh, message from the Arcean. The people of the Arcean Empire find themselves in dire times. I'm just going to change that to Zayfard every time because I cannot work out how to pronounce that. Would you consider a gift of the knowledge of ion drives to help us face these challenges? You know what? I am going to be nice to you. I would like to have you as an ally to help me kick the Drengen in the face. Repeatedly. Until it stops being funny. Which in all honesty is going to be never. Excellent first trade route. 28 income a turn. At the moment I'm doing okay with finances. But I haven't exactly started pushing my military yet, which is going to kill my finances. Okay. So okay. I'm going to have to do a bit of exploring then with this ship to find somebody else to trade with. Okay, surely there's another planet around here with people waiting to trade with us. Yes, there we are. That'll do nicely. Liberty and Arcea. 38 a turn. Very nice. Do this time for our diplomacy. They really like us. We're weak, but we gave them gifts, skilled in diplomacy, trading with each other, common ally, outside of travel range, open border, same ideology, allies. Yeah. These guys love us. In fact, let's see what we can get. Still a trade, that could be good. I definitely want the trade route value bonus. Let's see. Use the cost of all weapons, that would be really useful. And interstellar trade, I think. All of those would be useful. Let's just buy them up. Half our credits, okay. That was expensive, but worthwhile. So we're the weakest faction, but the biggest economy. Second biggest population, but our military. Actually, our tech's low as well. That's concerning. But this being a scenario, we probably started off lower than the others. And we were starting to build up the learning centres and starting to get there. Let's see, what's the science like here? 33 science. Schools. Embassy. Okay. Manufacturing there, that would be useful. Or do I want to put up a trade post? Development Center. Could do a learning center. Could do a hot springs. However, a trade route increases more money. Yeah, as we're doing trade from here, that will make a lot of sense. This is our main train planet, so would be daft not that. You're waiting for ships to come through. Trade station, yeah, obvious one. We've got 2 lots of trade from there. And extreme colonization. No longer are we limited to the low-hanging fruit of the galaxy's stock of planets. It won't be an easy life for anyone living on these worlds, but it will be a life. Fantastic. Okay, so we could do planetary habitat. Ooh. Farms, soil upgrade. So settlement could be good. Colonization focus could be useful. Terraforming, of course, could be useful. Now, I know I said not 5 minutes ago that I do not like this view, but actually, I'm finding it somewhat useful this time around. Aquatic support optimization. Ooh, everyone in the Navy is very excited that we're trying to optimize our life support system. Hey, or we could go for the medium-sized ships. Or ion optimization. Or precursor studies. Or protection. I think actually going for the bigger ships can be the best use of our time right now. Yeah, no, this is slightly more useful for me to see. Yeah. Get bigger ships so we can start having more of a fight. It's going to take a while, but I'd say it's worthwhile. Okay. You know what? Let's see if I can rush a spawner. I can. Excellent. That's fantastic news. Oh, Zayfard. We just want to give you fair warning that we are getting offers to hire several of our more destructive mercenaries. Some of these have come from your allies, the Arceans. Others have come from the Drenkin. Delay them as long as possible, but we do not dare openly define the Drenkin Empire at this point. We understand. You must do what you need to survive. Or delay them as long as you can. So, benevolent or pragmatic? We're going to go the pragmatic answer. Delay them as long as you can. We will do what we can to relieve you of your inventory problem as soon as possible. So yeah, we're going the pragmatic because it will give us a nice boost in our ideology points. Yeah, we need 30 more for the benevolent, or I haven't decided where yet. Influence growth, research, that was it. Research. And the pragmatic, we need 5 more actually. Now increase all of our trade. And this is where I'm going down. I really want the trade. I want money this time around. Okay, so you can go all the way over to Blessing 2. And we will go down the idea now of having a a shipyard around here. Start to have 2 lots of areas we can get ships out of. Okay, starbase upgrade ready. Excellent. Frames FPS is going down a bit. Wonder what's causing that. That's back to normal now. Whatever was causing it. Let's get a factory build at this point. We do 0G scaling, or we can start going some of the others. I think next we'll do the trade station. Let's see what's on the cards of the shipyard. A few more hermits. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to wait till we get the medium-sized hulls before I really start the production. Also, to be honest, the hermits won't be ready in that time, so you know, there's not much point of trying to focus on them when I've already got the hermits on the go. Okay. Blessings area is growing nicely. We've got a reasonable chunk of the solar system. Zoom that out so I can see better. The Drengin are largely keeping their distance, but that's only going to last for so long. I'm not exactly in a strong position here yet. Financially I am. Financially I'm doing very well. Okay, let's see what we get at Blessing 2. Animals to tame. The terrain of this planet has proven very challenging for our conventional ground vehicles to deal with, and some colonists have begun capturing and taming a hardy local species of marsupial to use for hopping around between buildings and colonies. Very sensible, actually. The animals are well suited for the work and don't seem to be suffering, but there have been a few accidents, and human rights activists across the galaxy are demanding this practice be banned. What are your orders? Well, this is a shocking. We could go. This is shockingly primitive, disrespectful of the inherent rights of these beasts have, and looks a little bit silly. And the practice at once gives a boost to approval and benevolence, which could be useful actually for my research. Or, if the animals aren't overly suffering, what's the harm? Allow the practice to continue, but at least monitor and regulate it. Give us a good manufacturing boost, or would the animals work harder if they were suffering? See if we can find a way to make the animals suffer. See, the benevolent one is definitely the best, without a shadow of a doubt. But as we're not really doing much benevolent ones, it's not going to give us a good enough boost yet. So I'm going to go. I think pragmatic to get me a pragmatic ideology point. So what have we got here? Military and wealth, approval and wealth. Okay, so that'll be a good wealth position. Let's start with manufacturing. Solar plant is 1 per colony. Let's get that in. Then market centres. Now, birthing pods, extra population, that'll be useful. Hot spring. We're okay on morale right now. Gotta have a preparedness centre. Gotta have these everywhere. How much to rush by a shipyard's gonna take a while yet. And I think it'd be sensible to have a consulate at this point. Possibly, actually. See if I can do soil engineering. Not a perfect position, but it'll give a bonus to these two. Okay, that's fine. We'll put a boost here, I think. So Blessing 2 is up and running. We should warn you, the Drengen Empire built up a powerful military. Wary of them. Thank you. Thanks for the warning, we will be careful. So Blessing is doing okay. So, let's see. Some manufacturing is happening here, but not vast amounts yet. Get a shipyard in sooner than late. I've already got a shipyard being built here. Okay, let's move it up the list. Up the list we go. I'd say that's actually probably a very useful one for us right now. Okay, let's see. 15,000 billion galactic credits. Well, that's not going to be too long before I've got that, to be honest. And an ideology point. So, we could do favoured, which is not going to help us that much, in all honesty, or increase our trade revenue. That's going to help us a lot. Let's see what the next one is. Enable luxury trade routes. I'm not sure how those work yet, actually. I'll have to have a look. That's the next one. We need 40. We've got 5. So a fair way to go yet. But that's boosted us to 42 billion galactic credits a turn, which is an unheard of amount for me. I'm really not used to having money coming in. But that's all going to change when I start to build a military. Okay. So we're starting to build our schools. That is really good. And the hermit crab's coming along nicely. Oh. We have received a distress call from one of our military commanders. They seem to have run into difficulty and become stranded on an uninhabited world on the other side of the black hole. If you were able to get a colony ship out there and give them some assistance, I'm sure they would be willing to work for you as payment. Ooh. The other side of the black hole, so if we get a colony ship... Interesting idea. Now, where would that black hole be, though? I think it means this one. That's an interesting idea, actually. That's pretty cool that he does that. That, you know, you have missions where you can gain mercenaries for free. Having said that, let's see what we've got in the bazaar at the moment. Yeah, killed as well, sadly. Oh wow, what did they get there? Missiles. Okay. They do seem to be going heavy on the missile routes. Let's see. Yeah, missiles. Heavy missile base. We have to really push against missiles to deal with the Drengen. Okay, so what can I get? I think I may just go lasers heavily then. Okay. And booster trade. And that is gorgeous. 45 billion galactic credits a turn. Nothing to be sniffed at. Let's see. Trade routes. How many free? I've got 2 more free. So I need to find some more people to trade with so I can fill those up. But that's a lot of trade routes coming in. 24 billion a turn. That's most of our income, actually. Come on. Okay, that's better. However, much as I'd love to get some more trade, I think I do need to start building the fleet now. Well, 7 turns. 7 turns I'll start building. However, over at Blight, no, not Blight, at Blessing, I can now rush by the shipyard. So there we go, next turn. Blessings 1 and 2. There's our shipyard. Okay. Let's see. I could go down the Smasher, but I've never liked Kinetic. Kinetic doesn't seem to work for me. So we'll start getting a few Dolphins out. 55 turns. Maybe not the Dolphins then, they take too long. Let's see. Ship Ray. Yeah, it's going to have to be a couple of Dolphins. It's going to take a while for now, but both the Blessings are taking time, are building up their infrastructure and their ability to make things, so it'll get a lot quicker very quickly. Maybe we were sending somebody over here to explore this planet, well, this solar system. See if there's anything useful there. However, I have just seen the time, and I'm afraid we have run out of time for this episode. So I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. We've done a fair bit of building and expanding. We've managed to get Blessings too. I expect that to take a lot longer, actually. I've found out a few more things about how the Bazaar works and the Mercenaries. That you actually have sort of mini quests. I love that, actually. You get mini quests to get free Mercenaries, which is really cool. So yes, on tomorrow night's episode, we are going to try and explore over here. See if I can't find another planet to colonize and then push out. Ooh, what's it? Ah, oh, that's where this... Okay, right. So that's where we need to colonize. Okay, change of plan. We're going to try and colonize Rowena 1 to save the mercenary, get a nice class 10 planet, and get a free merc. And maybe have a look over here as well. But that is for tomorrow night's episode. So I do hope you'll join me for that. However, until then, farewell.